Thank you, Presiding Officer. It's been a great honour, and I have much enjoyed the work that we have been doing in our committee in relation to Children and Young People's Bill. We have taken a significant amount of evidence, both written evidence. Unfortunately, we couldn't see everyone who wanted to appear at committee, but we have taken on board the written evidence that was also given to the committee, and I think it's a testament to how much people want this bill to work and how much the agencies involved want to improve the outcomes for our young people, that so much care and attention has been given to the briefings that we have received as members in relation to this bill. The PILS policy memorandum sets out very early on that the fundamental reforms of the children's services in line with the Christie Commission report, which highlighted the importance of early years prevention and personalised service delivery. And I think we should remind ourselves that the Christie report received a significant amount of cross-party support on its publication, and I think it's to be commended that we're moving towards that. But I think sometimes that we maybe need to take stock of what's actually happening in Scotland at the moment. We're not coming from a place of zero in this respect. Both the NHS, colleagues in local authorities and the education departments, all of whom have been working very hard to take on board the recommendation of the Christie report and are working towards more collaborative working practices, not only in early years and in children's services, but also in elderly people's services. So there's a great deal of change already going on in the sector. And if I could pause a moment and just highlight on some of the work that is being done in this area. I think the committee is already on record commending our NHS staff, local authority workers, education staff for their dedication and their commitment to their roles. And I would like to highlight a pilot that happened in North Lanarkshire regarding the Routes to Empathy programme. We all know that from the research and what underpins this bill is how important early intervention is, because we know how a child's emotional development can be very badly damaged by poor parenting in the very early years and in early schooling. And the Routes to Empathy programme was piloted in North Lanarkshire in Berryhill Primary in that area. And it's a Canadian programme that was founded by Mary Gordon, and it's designed to actually improve the emotional capacity of young children and empathise with other people. And it involves a young baby being brought into a primary classroom, a structured series of questions and engagement with that baby, game playing, song singing. I shall spare you my rendition of the Baby Reuben song that I heard in Berryhill Primary, much though it was a delight to see both the reaction of the young baby on hearing the children in the class welcoming him with this song. But what this programme has done is very well documented, and the research has shown how much it improves the capacity for empathy in young people. And of course, for many of the young people, this wouldn't have been necessary because they grow up in warm, nurturing homes and with good parental responsibility, the opportunity to engage with other people. But for those children that had been denied that upbringing, the results for them were equally as impressive, both in anger management issues and in reducing the behavioural problems that we sometimes see as a result of the very complex issues which Jane Baxter so eloquently described, the very, very complex nature of the damage that poverty can do for our young people. So I think it's, far from as starting from somewhere new with this, there's so much good work going on in Scotland that we should actually recognise that and know that just the dedication and the commitment of the people that are involved in this. Indeed, Roots of Empathy, the Minister on the launch of the rollout across Scotland said it's a commitment to early intervention and the importance of positive relationships as the cornerstone of a better Scotland. This is an investment in the future by encouraging empathy and respect in children, and we are giving them the foundations to be positive, successful adults who will pass those skills on to their own children. And I think this is very important, because what we're doing in this bill and what the committee in its support for the principle of the bills is showing that you know, this is so important for moving forward. And by putting this in statute, we're actually creating a marker that sets Scotland out as one of the foremost countries in its support for young people and their development.
Final minute.
Sorry.
Sorry, I'm just reminding it's your final minute because we're tight for time.
Sorry, Presiding Officer, thank you. If I could just quickly, I do understand it was a very consensual report from the committee, and I don't need to repeat many of the recommendations and the conclusions that have been given, but the one area in which we differed was named person. But I do think we should consider maybe some of the support for named person that have come from the Royal College of Nursing, who say the named person role is working well in areas where GIRFEC is already being implemented. Children First said it supported the idea of the named person, as we believe it could offer a way to avoid children slipping through the net when they are the most vulnerable, and a useful point of contact for families so they can access advice services without having to deal with it. And I think we should really take on board the success of Highland, North Ayrshire and other areas who are working on GIRFEC, rolling out GIRFEC successfully and implementing named person. Thank you.